Welcome back to the Creators Lounge, the space where we unpack the world of tech, creativity, and everything in between. Alright, most of the guys on my street believe that Web3 is only about money.
Of course.
Oh, chop that knuckle. Which one is of course? See, the problem is both you and the guys on your street and a lack of understanding, right? Because taking it from the let me explain, let me land, right? Taking it from the first now, right? So from Web 1, right, we have where users can actually view and collect information, but they can't interact. Then Web 2, where they could interact, but there was a data problem. How data is being stored, how data is being used, which then led to the need and the birth of Web 3, bringing about the core values of privacy and decentralization.
So are you saying that Web 3 is just all about decentralization and then securing information data?
But apart from that, Web 3 is about a lot of things more than that. Accessibility. I mean, we have access to more technology that makes life basically easier. I mean, transactions. Look at transactions. Transactions have never been easier. Like you can just send money from anywhere.
No more 3 working days.
Now you get anywhere you are in this world to anywhere place.
Isn't that about the money still? Transactions, money transactions.
About the
ease, about
utility.
ease of doing transactions.
Yes.
Not necessarily about the transaction.
What about from like the developers' angle now? Are these people not trying to make money? Are they not creating all these technologies, these platforms to make money? I mean, they create tokens for people to buy, to hold, to transact with. And then like when you want to use their technology and platforms, for an example, most of these platforms, you have to like pay gas fees and all.
Yes.
Isn't that
While there are bad arguments that are ready for the money, right? You're just making a generalization that they're all in for the money because they raise money from investors that believe in this dream to come in. And then now these tokens now are created majorly because of community governance and to incentivize engagement, right? That is why we have the whole airdrops. We have the whole...
What about the fees?
The whole reason why...
Are they not making money?
The whole reason why fees exist, right, is so that these networks can function securely and so that the nodes can process these blocks, right, can process information.
Let's ask you a question. Charity organizations,
Mm.
so when a charity organization requires funds, fundraising, would you now say charity organization is all about the money? No. As with anything in life, you need funds to run it. That doesn't mean that funds is the entire holy grail.
What did you want us to run with? On smiles and laughter?
I mean, I'm smiling.
The better are possessing. No. So that's it.
Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So you have made us understand that most of these projects, they are going in not just to make money, but they have a goal. Why? I have one question, right? What defines a successful project, if not for the price of the token?
I do not think a price of the token defines a successful project. I believe the empowerment it gives to his community.
Not asking what you think. The normal person, I believe Bitcoin is very successful. I believe Solana is successful. I believe that coins that are low are called shitcoin. Meme coins, dust.
There's something you need to, yes, but there's something you need to understand. A successful project is not just based on the value of the token, right? Token validation or no, the way tokens are being valued, right, is just based on speculation. People like you, I just want to come in for the money. The actual utility is what is being built over time, right? So while a shitcoin, in your words, might be low in value, it's very high in utility, right? So it's just similar to other glitters is not gold.
It's making money. Are they not creating these coins to make money? I think that's the focus of this particular discussion right now.
Like I said, are bad actors in the game that create to make money.
What about the good actors like you?
I'm not a creator.
Empowerment. The three empowered creators. Like a great campaign is room, create out of graphic designs, beautiful work, but does not have a way to showcase his skill. Number 3 solves that. Gives you a case to come and show your skill and be known for it. Data ownership, content ownership, content creation.
And the person showing their skills, is it not money they are going to earn in return?
While they have that monetary benefits, right, there is ownership. You can put your content, on platforms like YouTube and then get taken down to today. We are in a censorship era. Everybody's flagging anybody. Anything that you say can be used against you. Right?
Think about the identity aspect. It still gives you digital identity. If it's a cash and grab scheme, you would not make name for yourself. You would not make an identity for yourself. But it gives you a way to make your skill.
But to be factual, the truth is, I feel like most persons that the participators and investors that come into this space,
And the guys on my street.
and the guys on your street, they come into the Web3 space to make money, like to make profit. Because come on, look at trading, buying and holding tokens, staking, and like buying NFTs and all that. Isn't that all like
Still the money. Still for the money.
I had a friend that was doing
Investing and all
a Web2 job, was on $2,000 monthly, but he was not happy. He was always complaining. Now this guy legit quit his job to searching for a Web3 job. I was paying $500.
What was the new thing?
Happiness, satisfaction, a chance to showcase what he loves, to do what he loves to. Obviously, the more he builds himself, the more he gets to grow and get more money. But for him to leave $2,000 down to $500, it shows that he was not after the money, it was after his happiness. And happiness he did get.
I'm going to tell you.
He's the minority.
That is why we are on this table, because if it was you, we would never be having this argument.
Okay.
In a sentence, how would you describe Web3 to me? I think after you speak, your partner should speak. How do you describe Web3 to a 10-year-old guy?
Okay, let me answer that. I think I like this question. I'll describe it in 2 words: freedom and connectivity. Freedom to be in control of the data, be in control of your skill, to showcase yourself, and connectivity in that it makes you connect to different people from all over the globe. So I have friends in Russia, friends in Vietnam, friends in China, friends in Japan, friends
From the
in
comfort
States.
of
And I've
your
never
home.
left the state.
From the
I'm not
comfort of your home.
So
I think that's what Facebook was for.
That's how you.
Yes, but then you don't connect and build together. Except Facebook gives you a chance to be friends and just but Web3 gives you a chance to like connect based on building, creativity,
They have a goal.
joining scheme. Do you get?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Beautiful.
so apart from like, I know that Web3 has impacted, obviously, but I mean financially, it has a greater stand in the society. Like everybody's literally coming into Web3. Everybody I know at least is coming into Web3.
You need to change the people that you know also. Are they from the streets? Are they also on the streets?
So, I mean, even in marketing, you see it's the money, the tokens,
Yes.
talking about the price of it.
And that is a two-part problem.
Have you ever seen a
Even
system?
in communities, they talk about the price of
See,
tokens,
and that is the
how it's
two-part
going on,
problem,
what
right?
markets they are
The
doing.
reason why people are coming in for the money is because, one, we have the mainstream media selling money because they know that way everybody wants to hear, right? So that is one part of the problem. And two, because of how new the technology is, there are different applications of Web3, different utilities of it. We have the application in real estate. There's tokenization of lands, where you don't have to go to court case, drag your brother, and then go to court and then start dragging for lands again. But now the thing is that what people are seeing, just like the NFTs now wasn't built so that people can flip whatever thing that they just wake up and snap, right? It was built so that there can be tokenization, right? So this technology is new, and the actors now are just here for the financial
I mean, it's a
benefit.
no-brainer. Have you ever seen a system that gives so much power to the community as to decide what the next step for the project? I mean, not even the founders. You ask something about the developers and everything now. Web3 gives the community power, like 2 DAOs now, to vote and decide what next step the
And in
project
this
should take.
voting, is it not money that
Even
you use?
democracy
You have to
has
stake
been
a certain
rigged.
amount. That's money.
Yes, you need money, but that doesn't mean
They don't just give you the opportunity to say, oh yeah, come and vote.
Again, we don't
You use
operate on
money
smiles
to
and
do
laughter.
as
madam.
with everything in life, you need taking power. You need taking power. Like what you just asked me, like saying like, okay, you say life is not about money, but yet I go to the market and I have to buy, I have to pay for my clothes. Yes, you have to pay for clothes because it's not going to be given to you free.
Yes.
But then that doesn't mean that life is about.
Let's discuss this value that you've mentioned. So the power has been given to the people. Define democracy.
It's power to the people.
Okay, for the people, by the
By
people.
people.
So you're saying that Web3 has granted the people the power to make decisions.
I'm saying Web3 is decentralized.
Yes.
I agree with you. So the people the people can make decisions now the way a typical Nigerian can get to decide who becomes his or her president, right? And then do you believe in the democracy system? Do you believe it's legit?
Well, I believe democracy system can be legit when it wants to be, but then I believe that democracy and decentralization are two very different things.
And
Democracy is
decentralization,
still controlled by centralized authority.
yes.
Decentralization is not.
It's controlled by
Nobody.
And we can have what is called, and now see, there's also a utility of blockchain in the that can improve democracy, right? Because now we're all suffering from the tipping, yes, we're all suffering from the tipping era. Yes. So now if we have blockchain technologies in place of these voting processes, we'll not be here, right? We'll not be here. Yeah. So just like what he said,
Apart from like this decentralization, power to the people. I would ask you because I want you to, not just for me anyways,
yes,
for people out there watching this to understand, because for me, the money aspect of it,
so your mind is set.
Kind of.
I mean, the money.
Then you are limiting yourself.
No.
yes,
See,
They don't
you are part of the
you
problem.
can make money.
okay, I mean, point out like outline 5 other impacts of Web3 that is not financial.
Transparency,
Accessibility,
Accessibility.
opportunities,
digital identity.
I like what you talk about impact to the common man.
growth.
So the words transparency don't apply to me. I'm working on the street. What else do I want to do with transparency?
Then make an identity for yourself so it can apply to you. But it gives you that.
Transparency actually does apply to you, right? Like I said, apart from, yes, there's that transaction process now. Let's say even being a common man now, you have the course. Let's say you lost a parent and then now you want to fund orphans. But now you're funding people now that instead of funding orphans, they're funding their lifestyle. How do you know? Right, so now the whole process of transparency now being imputed into NGOs matters to you, right? Because now you can fund what you want to fund, and you can know with facts that this money is being spent on the right cause. Yeah, so
thank you so much.
Yeah, has that changed your mind? A lot. I like that.
Accessibility,
Decentralization, control, data ownership. I could go on and on.
and then connectivity and all that.
Yeah.
It's also preventing, although we talked about decentralization, but it's
Don't forget the
government censorship,
community. Don't forget the community.
All of this
community power,
No.
empowerment. No.
That is
Talking about
a
the money.
myopic
No,
view.
it's
That is a myopic view.
freedom
Yes.
and connectivity, like I just said.
And at the end of the day, money.
It seems that we are not going to convince. It seems that this
has come to change.
Mhm.
Change the life of the common man.
Yes.
And we are still discovering more.
And it's not
And the
just
greater part of the
about
impact is
money.
about money.
No,
I
not
disagree
just
with
about money.
It's not just
I
about
came
money.
here. I came
Not
here.
just about,
I came
but
here
there's
with the mentality
money.
of the guys on my street.
You know?
As I mentioned.
Now, let me just go back to the guys. Start with him. He's on your street. Take this mentality. Go back to the guys on your streets and help them
Yeah, it's
change
not
their
only
mindset.
I mean, I'm convinced here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you, evangelists, go back to your streets. Go and take this knowledge to them. Yeah.
And then opportunities, connectivity.
So if I've learned anything from this conversation, it means that decentralization, how decentralization change the life of the common man. At the end of the day, we'll bring a lot more.
And the greater part of the impact is about money.
Then I disagree with that. I came here with the mentality.
I like that. You were just waiting for this moment.
Alright, guys.
Now we can chop that knuckle that they.
This is the main one. This is the main one you chop now.
Okay. Alright. Thank you everyone for joining us. See you next time. Goodbye.